Hi guys, I'm gonna make a video about animals, fossil animals, and before I continue, I have to talk about my project. It's about planet Earth, planet of giants. Well, long time ago, 300 million years ago, exist a civilization from 100 millions to 300 millions. I'm going to show you the chart. Okay, this is a chart. As you see, there is 100 million, 300 million. This civilization of giants exists on planet Earth, and everything was giant. Giant trees, giant animals, giant humans, 200, 300, 500 feet tall. In some of them, maybe even taller than that. All right. And the evidence was this, the mud fossils and petrified woods. So petrified woods and trees, fossils of human giants, fossils footprints, and fossils animals. Now that I'm telling you that, and now I'm going to show you the this video is about animals, so that's what you're going to see. And I just gonna go quick just to prove my case. Okay, so this is a fish, of course. This is a camel, but you see, it's not just a camel, it's giant camel. Okay, so yeah, of course, in the picture sometimes shows just a regular one, but it's giant. And this horse also, you might see that, yeah, a regular horse, but it's giant horse. And some animals is very hard to distinguish, but you can tell it's an animal. And so it's this. I mean, the other one is just posed for the picture, but it's a crocodile or alligator. Okay, so it's another horse, and as you see, they're giant. Okay, it seems like I stopped doing that. They took my picture away, but it's okay. I'm going to more animals, and these animals is like a turtle, and so some like I say, they're very hard to distinguish. You know, that was 300 million years ago. It's just very hard to know what kind, but that's the way it is sometimes. And I'm just proving myself that they were giants on those days. So I'm going to now show you this picture. This is a dog. I say this is a dog also because it's leaning the same way, lose the head, because you're talking about 300 million years ago, when now maybe they were petrified and they were good, but and the sun only petrifies but also disintegrates. Okay, so now that you know, oh, I'm going to show you another picture. This is a dog. I don't know how I missed it, but you can see this dog is giant comparing with our dogs nowadays. So okay, this is a polar bear, I believe, and I don't know, it could be a foca, but you can tell how giant they were because you see a human beings over here. Okay, now I'm going to talk about a magnetic extinction on planet Earth. Yeah, the reason why I'm mentioning this because the reason they extinct these giant trees and giant animals and giant humans is because the Earth suffers a catastrophe every 12,000 years, and that's the reason and the main reason at all extinctions. And so this magnetic extinction is about pole shifts, pole reversal. Pole shifts means that poles change places, different places. So every time it's a pole shift, most of the changes goes to a tropic, these pole shifts. So I'm going to talk about, while I'm talking, I'm going to show you different pictures. Okay, I'm going to make sure that you see this this chart. Okay, as you see over here, 12,000 years ago was a pole shift. pole reversal. And this 12,000 years ago, that's the Noah's Ark story from the Bible. So if you go across, you'll see it's extinction, global disaster. And now, like I say, it's every 12,000 years, 24, 36, 48, 60, 72. And then if you go across, you'll find out that it's a global extinction, global disaster. Okay, so now you show the chart. Or remember, before I change this page, I just want to let you know that Earth has 4.5 billion years with a B in front. So I'm telling you, if you divided this in 12,000 years, it's going to give you thousands of pole cycles. And once again, I'm going to show you this chart. If you divided 100 millions, 300 millions, divided by 12,000 years, is going to give you, just this period alone, is going to give you thousands of pole shifts. So now I'm going to continue with my page. I'm going to tell you about the pole shift. Okay, it says over here, pole shift. And this is North Pole and Antarctic, the South Pole. And this is the center of the North Pole. If you follow the line, you see that this blue line is leaving the center of the North Pole. And so this is the center, and this is leaving the center of the South Pole. And okay, I'm going to tell you about the map. This is the new pole, North Pole, and this is South Pole. This is going to flip to the north, and this is going to flip to the south. And I'm going to tell you about the Ring of Fire. Ring of Fire goes around the world in very little places, like here goes on Earth, this fire, the Ring of Fire. But when the Earth is getting prepared for a pole shift, the Earth selects the most active volcano around the world. Whatever zone, active zone, becomes the North Pole. In this case, this is the most active volcano zone. And so this is being polarized by Earth. Well, actually it's the sun, but we'll talk about it later. Okay, so I'm going to show you this chart. It says over here, 1850. Okay, if you follow the line, you'll see it goes 2025, and it goes into red, and it gets 2050, but you see very clearly it's before that. It's not in the middle, it's past the middle. So you can say 2025, 2030. Okay, that's the I guess that's the closest you can guess about the pole shift. Okay, so all right, well, let's talk about the sun. Actually, we blame about the Earth having these problems every 12,000 years, but actually it's the sun. The sun have pole shifts. They also flip. And so I'm gonna you to listen to this, because the real problem comes from the sun and nothing we can do. So I'm gonna let it play, and you're going to listen. I'm gonna make sure that you have enough volume to hear, and I'm just gonna listen. Let it go.
Up, says Shearer. Soon, however, both poles will be reversed, and the second half of SolarMax will be underway. When that happens, Hoeksema and Shearer will share the news with their colleagues and the public.
Okay, well, yeah, now you hear that the sun is flipping too, and the scientist is getting prepared. Okay, so I'm going to show you another clip. This is about Earth flipping, and so I'm gonna let it play it, and you're going to listen. Thank you.
JPL senior research scientist Eric Ivins gets to the problem. Our magnetic field may be in the process of flipping.
Are we talking about a total flip? North is south, south is...
Okay, so you hear that. Now I'm going to go to, okay. I have this, says suspicious observers. If you want to update yourself about the pole shift in planet Earth, then you go over there. But before I finish my my video, I'm gonna talk about this. This North Pole is gonna, this new North Pole is gonna flip to the north, and then over there you're gonna, wherever livestock like fish, trees, animals, human beings, everything is gonna carry with it, and so nobody will have the chance because this is just going to flip, and wherever livestock is there, is gonna stuck for 12,000 years. And because we are humans and we have soft tissue, even our bones will just disintegrate because bones are soft and calcium. That's the first thing that they disappear. So everything will become puddle of mud, big pile of mud everywhere. So that's the reason you see a lot of rocks everywhere in the world, because this cycle changed from North Pole to the tropics, and everything becomes petrified after that. That's why you see a lot of hills, mountains, and everything is petrified underneath. So now I conclude my video. Well, have a good day. If you want to check other videos, well, be welcome. Thank you. Bye.